Hi. Oh, Muslim, guess what I'm going to do? I am going to draw the Dahbah. I don't know if you know what the Dahbah is, but in Islamic eschatology, that's end time stuff, according to Muhammad, at the end of the world, a gigantic monster is going to come up out of the earth. Uh, Sounds like it's going to come up around the Kaaba. I wrote about this monster in my science fiction novel called. There's two versions of it. All This New Black Rock, and then a cleaner version of it, more for the kids, called The Black Rock Redemption. Uh, there's a in the All This Black Rock. The title is The 100th Name of Allah. I think that's it. Well, anyway, in eschatology of Islam, uh, Muhammad says this giant monster is going to come up out of the earth, and it's going to be so big, it's going to have a cubit length of 12. It's going to have 12 cubits distance between each uh, joint in its body, and yet somehow it's going to be able to capture you and turn you white. If you're a Muslim, it'll turn you white for the parrot for the garden. However, if you're a kafir, not only will it turn you black, it'll write kafar or unbeliever across your forehead. I guess having a different color is just not going to be enough to let others know that you're going to go to the fire. And it'll recite Quran. Anyway, I think I got a cut right here. But anyway, because I was shaving. But anyway, I'm going to tell you something. The description that Muhammad gives for this giant monster is really funny. It's got the head of a bull, uh, the eyes of a pig, little beady eyes, the horns of a stag, or it's like antlers, I guess you could say, uh, the ears of an elephant. I don't know if that's an Indian elephant or a African elephant. If it's African, then it's really funny. It's got a feline body because he says it's got tiger stripes, lengths of a lion or something like that. It's got a feline body, so it comes down to it. Except it doesn't have a feline tail. It's got the tail of a ram, so it's this little fluffy thing. And it's got the legs of a camel. Oh, and this is the kicker. It's got the neck of a giraffe. So it's got this big head with the flappy ears, if they're elephant ears, on this long, skinny ostrich neck. So it looks awfully goofy. But I thought I would draw that for you and show you what this thing is. And by the way, it's also somehow has in its camel toe the staff of Musa, I think it is, and that's the thing. It'll somehow capture you without crushing you and write cover on your head, even though it's huge. It's got 12 cubit links between each joint. It'll somehow capture you and then hit you in the nose to either turn you black or turn you white or something. I don't know if it hits you in the nose to turn you white, but if it turns you white, you're going to go to paradise. If it turns you black, you go to hell. And that's why the Quran says that their faces are darkened. Well, it really means, and some of this lightened. Well, it's a skin thing. Muhammad, well, he was a white guy that owned black slaves, So I guess you could call him a white cracker devil. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I thought I'd draw the Dahbah for you. Okay, so here it is. All right. It's got the head of an ox, I guess you could say. So in other words, like a cow head. It's got the horns of a stag, so antlers. Yeah. Got the eyes of a pig, so little beady eyes. It's got the ears of a elephant. I'm gonna give it. I think I'll give it African elephant ears. It's got the neck of an ostrich. Neck of an ostrich. Basically, it's got a feline body because it's a mixture of tiger, cat, leopard, lion. So, cat body here. Yeah. It's got the tail of a ram. It's a little tail of a ram here. Flanks of a cat. Yeah, cat flanks here. Yeah. So, like a cat. Yeah. And the legs, forearms, I could say, of a camel. So, camel. So you got little camel toes here. Camel toes. Camel toes. Yeah. Yeah. Eyes of pig. And somehow this animal is going to be able to capture you, and turn you either black or white for either the hell. It'll turn you white for the parrot, the garden, and black for the hellfire. So that's the Dahbah. And I've heard it called the Dahbah et Ard. And for some reason, Christian Prince, who's a native Arab speaker, he calls this thing the El Jassa. El Jassa. I see it as Dahbah. I don't know where he gets El Jassa, but I think the Dahbah is funnier because I don't remember how the El Jassa is described, but the Dahbah is described like this. Yeah. I was thinking maybe we'd have a Dahbah drawing contest, but